So Charles, tell me a little bit about Project 100.
Project 100 is a concept that I came up with after going into different communities. For example, in D.C. you have Georgetown and Chevy Chase, where the residents tend to get fairly good services from the city. And I had noticed over the years that residents who were east of the river were neglected in a lot of ways. The school systems were different. You know, there's a better education in upper northwest than there is in lower southeast, if you will. And also the quality of housing is a lot different. So I said to myself that it would be really, really interesting to go in and buy houses, rehab them, and sell them off as luxury, affordable houses. And I saw the same thing in Baltimore City, where I've been doing a lot of work since '99. So in '99, I bought a few houses in Baltimore, and my primary contractor, Mr. Cook, and we renovated it, sold it off. Very nice house. I mean, we took a house that we bought from the bank, renovated the entire property, sold it. It was profitable, but at the same time, we improved the community, painted the brick, made a really nice house, and it encouraged the neighbors to do something with their properties. So I said it would be really, really interesting to go out and buy 100 houses in a year and renovate them and sell them. So Project 100 is my project to buy, renovate, and resell 100 luxury, affordable houses. Hopefully it'll have an impact in the cities that we serve.
Do you think there's a serious gap in the housing market?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter in what city you go to, whether it's Chicago or New York, Atlanta, D.C., Pensacola. It doesn't matter. There is a housing gap in every city. And here's what you'll find. You will find the haves who are living extraordinarily well and the have-nots who are not living so well. So you can, either be part of the problem or part of the solution. So I, scraped whatever pennies I could scrape together and, went out and started buying houses and renovating and selling them. And the reception from the public has been great. We've never renovated a house that we couldn't sell, and we've always renovated terrific properties, always.
So what is the future of Martin Superior Properties and your other companies? That's
an interesting question. With Martin Superior, and I named it that for a reason. I didn't name it Martin Inferior Properties. I didn't name it Martin Average Properties. I named it Martin Superior Properties because our task is to put a superior product on the street. It's not a process wherein we go in and buy a house and do a moderate junky renovation. We go top of the line. We have the very best contractors, the very best visionary. We use the best products, materials that we can. If you look at our homes, you'll see great appliances in them, but you'll also see great cabinets. We have bathroom towels that we have flown in from Burma. We use Burmese towels in our bathrooms, granite in our kitchen. And we use great contractors who are very skilled at what they do. So our carpenters are very skilled in framing and carpentry. The electrician, our electrician, he's a master electrician, not a novice, not an amateur. He's a master electrician. We use great windows companies, great roofers. I mean, we use the best of the best. And that's how you put a superior product on the street.
Hi, welcome to 4451 Texas Avenue, Southeast Washington, D.C. And what is your name, sir?
Arthur Sidney is my name.
Arthur. We have Arthur here. He's actually an investor. He took a look at the house. Can you tell us a little bit about the house?
It's a very nice house. It's 3 floors, 2 bedrooms, and it's very well done. Renovated, completely renovated. Very nice home with nice touches.
If I were looking for a house, this would be probably one of my choices to do if I could afford it. And it seems like it's really affordable. That sign tells it all. $1,000 down.
Exactly.
Most people can't afford anything more than that to put down on a house, but I think that's a good incentive.
And what in particular did you like about the house and the renovations?
I like the new features that they have included in there, the stainless steel appliances. The carpet was nice. The coloring in the house is very nice. The updated bathrooms and floors, beautiful.
Good. And what did you think that the house being renovated did for the neighborhood?
Oh, it helped tremendously. I mean, this was like a fested, broken down home before, so it really helped the neighborhood quite a bit.
And what did you like most about it?
The kitchen part.
The kitchen. And
Yes, and I can't think of the little thing on each side that you call columns. I like those.
And what did you think that the house itself does for a neighborhood or an area like this?
Well, you have to go inside and see how it look inside first, then come outside. And I wish that everybody could get their house done in the neighborhood will really make the property look more better than everything.
So you guys are from the D.C. area, from this neighborhood, correct? What do you think about the house after looking at the renovations?
It's beautiful. I mean, the color is great. The upgrades is great. It's really modern looking. It doesn't look like an old house when you're going inside.
And what did you?
I was impressed. I saw it step by step. I kept looking, and the invitation is what brought me in. That was a class act. That was a nice touch. And that was the opportunity. I saw the outside, so I really, really wanted to see the inside. And I'm impressed.
And what was your favorite feature in the house?
The kitchen area. How they did the stainless steel and then the columns. And it just opened it up, made it really inviting.
The Burmese floors up in the bathroom. Lovely touch, lovely touch. And the floors in the kitchen. Yeah.
And the towels, instead of just putting something, vinyl up there to put the real towels in the kitchen. Instead of doing it cheap way.
Cheap turnover. They did it nice.
When you upgrade a house like this, then it helps the rest of the neighborhood to step up their game so they can see what their houses should and can look like. So when they want to put theirs on the market, they know what they have to compete with. So good job.
Thank you. Miss Jackson, what did you think about the home overall, the new renovations?
I think it's really nice. I really kind of like the basement because I'm interested in redoing something to my basement, doing some renovations, and the bathroom in the basement, I kind of like that.
And what did you think before and after?
A big difference, because the house was run down sort of before they started. And just driving by, I had noticed, that they were doing something different in the signs in the yard. And then I received a letter to come up and check it out. So.
And what was one of your favorite things about the house that stood out in the renovations?
The kitchen was really nice, and I liked the light fixtures and the carpeting. It's really nice.
Well, with the interior and exterior of the house, the renovations, what do you think something like that does for the value of a neighborhood like this?
Well, it's not as far as the neighborhood because each home is individually designed. So if your neighbors don't have the same quality that you have, then yours is just inside interior. Exterior, the brickwork and the painting and all that seem to be well kept, so that helps keep the quality of the rest of the homes.
Hi, here I have Mr. Isaac, and he actually is a next-door neighbor. He has seen this house go from bad to beautiful. So can you tell us a little bit about how you watched this house transform into the beautiful place that it's renovated?
This came from a long ways. The way it was before, Tracy, I don't think could get it like this. Can't believe it. Oh, this is beautiful.
And you saw the inside of the house before?
Yeah, I saw it. I've been here 30 years, and the neighbors here before they moved out, and they, didn't do too good a job on it. So, y'all really came in and really, this looked like $1 million home here.
So I got a question for you. You bought your house 30 years ago. I'm just curious to know, what did you pay for your house 30 years ago?
$38,000.
$38,000. Wow. Wow. And we have this house right now on the market for $250,000. And I just want to thank you because it's
it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Yeah. It's been a real pleasure. I take a lot of pleasure in having my crew come in here and gut the houses and make them beautiful.
Really did a good job.
Thank you, sir.